So, should you be trading penny stocks? Now, in this video, in the next few minutes, I'll show you the pros and cons of trading penny stocks so that you can decide whether penny stock trading is for you, whether you can make money with penny stocks, and also, is it worth your time? So, let's get started. Well, the fascinating world of penny stocks. Now, it's very easy to find the pros of trading penny stocks because everybody is telling them to you. Now, one of the pros is you can start with as little as $1,000. And here's why. Penny stocks by default are stocks that are worth less than $1. So most penny stocks are trading between 10 cents and $1. So $1,000 would buy you 1,000 stocks, or if it is trading at 10 cents, it's buying you 10,000 stocks. So that's quite a lot, right? And what's another pro? Well, this is what they say. It can only go up. And why is this? Well, think about it. If you can buy a penny stock for 10 cents or 20 cents, what can happen? I mean, it could possibly go to zero, but as you can see, the risk is limited because you're buying the stock very cheap. And this is where many people who promote penny stock trading say, well, you know what? It's a good thing because it only goes up. Now, also talking about it can only go up, you can easily, I mean, at least that's what they say, make 100 times your investment. Because think about it, if you're buying it for 10 cents and it goes to $10, right? I mean, this would be 100 times your capital. So if you start with $1,000 and you really catch one of the penny stocks that move from 10 cents to $10, you could make out of $1,000, $100,000. I mean, this is what many people who promote penny stocks are letting you to believe. And it is true, right? I mean, if you catch one of these. So that's the other thing. Just in general, small moves in the penny stocks lead to big gains. And here's why. Think about it. Even if the stock only moves from 10 cents to 50 cents, you would 5x your money. You would make 500% on your money. So if it goes from 10 cents to even just 50 cents, yeah, this means that you're making 500%. So as you can see, there are a lot of pros for trading penny stocks. Now, let's talk about the cons. What are the cons of trading penny stocks? Well, often when you're trading penny stocks, it is a pump and dump scheme. Now, you might have heard about this, but I want to explain to you what that means, what a pump and dump scheme is. And in order to do this, I want to actually show you some very specific examples. One of the examples that I want to show you is we're going to Robintrack. So Robintrack is a website that actually tracks how many Robinhood users have a stock in their portfolio. And one of the popular penny stocks that Robinhood users like to trade is Bio. So it's Biocept. So as you can see right now, around 70,000 Robinhood users are owning it. And you see that recently, more and more users started putting Biocept into their portfolio, more and more of Robinhood users. Let's take a look at the price. So the purple line that you see here is the current price. And the green line is the amount of Robinhood users owning this stock. So I want to zoom in here to earlier this year because I want to show you exactly what happened here. This stock was trading around 32 cents. And so if it is trading around 32 cents, again, it's easy for the stock to double because all it needs to do is jump from 30 cents to 60 cents and it will be fine. And as you can see, there is a day where this stock suddenly jumps up. It jumps from actually 28 cents all the way up there to 80 cents. So more than doubles. But here's what happens. And this is why it is called a pump and dump scheme. So obviously, some people said, okay, you got to buy this. I do believe that they actually tweeted something. It was maybe around the coronavirus. Not quite sure. Doesn't really matter. And you see, this is when some people are jumping on it. But look at this. When do most people put this into their portfolio? After this initial jump is over. You see right here, now that we have 32,000 Robinhood users having it in their portfolio, what happens afterward? The price goes back to this. So why is this called a pump and dump scheme? Well, for a very simple reason. It is being pumped up. So trust me, the people who are spreading news about this company, again, these penny stocks are not traded at a regular exchange. These penny stocks are traded OTC, over the counter. So they are a little bit more risky. There's also a little bit less regulations for these penny stocks. So, and often it happens that a company, I don't want to say that Biocept did it, I'm just using this as an example, but very often a company is actually paying people to send emails to thousands and 10,000s and hundreds of thousands of people and saying, hey, we have a stock that is really interesting. Now, these people usually buy the stock before. So what do you think? Do they buy the stock before they send the email or after they send the email? Before the email, of course, right? And this is why it's called pump. They're pumping it up. And then as soon as many users are buying it, then they're dumping it. And this is where often users who are buying penny stocks are being caught buying it at the high here. Is this making sense thus far? I want to show you another example. I want to talk a little bit more about Biocept here. I mean, is this worth anything at all? But hey, let me know if this is helpful at all. If it is, do me a favor and click on like really quick, because this way I know if you want to see another example. And if this is making sense thus far, keep hitting the like button. Really appreciate that. Anyhow, so let's take a look at this stock. Let's take a look at BIOC here. And I'm on TradingView right now. And as you can see, BIOC right now is trading at $1. Oh, it just recently, look at this. It just a few days ago jumped dramatically up again. So it's being pumped up and, as you can see, then being dumped. Now, let's take a look at their earnings. Here are their annual income statement. You see it right here. So for the past 4 years, they have not. The green line here is the net income. The net income is negative. So thus far, they have failed to make a profit for the past 4 years. So why would you buy a stock like that that has been losing and losing and losing and losing? I know. Now you might say, hey, Tesla did the same thing and it is worth a lot right now. Hey, every now and then it works. But most of the time when you see this here, you can look at the last 4 quarters. Look at this. The losses are accelerating. Every quarter, they're making a loss between $6 and $9 million every quarter. So it's probably not worth a whole lot. So this is where you see the pump and dump scheme here at its best. Now, let me show you another penny stock that's very popular also amongst Robinhood users. It is TNXP. This here, another stock, and I want to zoom out because you see something very, very similar happen. Look at this. You can already see on the chart how the pump and dump works. You see here is where some insiders are buying it before they're hyping it up. So they're buying it here around 50 cents, maybe 60 cents. Then it is being hyped up, often by spreading fake news or sending out hundreds of thousands or millions of email. It's quickly jumping up from, what do we have here, 58 cents all the way to 240. And this is when the smart people who bought it before they send the emails dump it again, right? I mean, when they quadrupled or quintupled their money. And then as you can see, it comes quickly down. Here, you see it over and over again. Look at this. You see these spikes? I just want to show you these spikes that are happening here. And these are the spikes. Often when you see these, very typical for a pump and dump scheme. So here's another perfect example. So some people are buying it before here, then they're spreading these fake news or they're sending out mass emails. They pay people to send out emails, hundreds of thousands of emails. And this is where it quickly jumps from 40 cents to what? Almost $2 here, and then quickly comes back. Another email blast, boom, pump and dump. So let's take a look at the financials here, and then I'll give you a summary of what I think you should do and how you could possibly make money trading penny stocks here. So taking a look at the financials, you will see a very, very similar result here. So the net income, what you see in green, is actually negative. I hope that you can see it. It's minus 40 million in 2016, minus 20 million, minus 21 million in 2017, minus 26 million. And if you look at the quarterly, you see it's not getting better. They're also burning through $6 to $9 million every single quarter. So be aware when you are trading penny stocks that often you could fall for a pump and dump scheme. So let's talk about a summary here. So first of all, when trading penny stocks, most of the time, keep this in mind, you are gambling. And this is where most people just say, yeah, you know what, I put $500 into this or $1,000. And if it works out, then I'm 5xing, 10xing, 100xing my money here. So the approach that most people who are trading penny stocks are using is the so-called spray and pray approach, which means they're buying a lot of them, and all that needs to happen is that one of them are actually taking off here. Now, take a look at the financials, because you will see that most penny stocks are junk. You see, if they have been producing losses over the past 4 years, I doubt that this will be the year where it suddenly turns around. Anyhow, every now and then, absolutely, you can catch a winner, but I think the odds are against you. Now, you know me, I'm a big fan that especially if you want to trade a small account, so if you don't have a lot of money, consider trading options. Trade options on regular stocks, because options also often only cost 50 cents, 75 cents, $1. So you can trade options and trading regular stocks. Now, has this been helpful at all, so that you know a little bit more of what is behind penny stocks? Should you be trading penny stocks? And if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and click on like. And if you want to see more videos like this, then click on the subscribe button. And also click the little bell, because this way you get notified whenever I release a new video. Hey, talking about new videos, I have a few more videos in this series about should you be trading. So today we talked about should you be trading penny stocks. I also made a video of should you be trading Forex, and also should you be day trading. And I will create another video, should you be trading cryptocurrencies. So if you want to stay informed, make sure that you're just clicking the subscribe button or click any of the other videos that are popping up right now, and I'll see you in the next video.